Welcome back to Cutting Out the Crap with Chef Aaron. We are growing a garden this year, and I purchased a plant called a green zebra tomato plant, and I'm having a little trouble figuring out when exactly is a perfect time to be picking these tomatoes because, well, they're green. So, if you ever run into an issue where you picked a tomato early and it's still pretty hard, it's not nice and soft like a tomato should be. This is a garden peach, by the way, another plant that we got this year. All you really need to do, if you don't have a brown paper bag that is small enough, is grab yourself one of those napkins that you can find, usually like Burger King or whatever. Make sure it's brown though, it's got to be brown. Put yourself a couple of tomatoes, sorry I'm doing this one-handed here, and roll it up. So actually what I've been doing is we do one at a time. Alright, so we take the tomato, we roll it up a little bit so that we've got one rolled. Now we place the second one in, and roll that one as well. Again, sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. Alright, so we got that one ready. Now I've got two more here, so we do the exact same thing. We can take the little tops off, that's okay. I don't think we really need those. It may help just a little tiny bit, but in the long run, it's not going to make too much of a difference. What we really want is the brown of the paper here to come in contact with the tomato. If you have a small brown paper bag, go ahead and put your tomatoes into that instead, and you don't have to roll it up into napkins. I don't have any of those, so we are going this route. So off camera, I'm going to go ahead and just put these on in, make sure that they don't slide out of their holder, and then we're going to, I've already labeled the bag for today's date, what the tomato is, and then we'll come back and we'll check it in a couple of days, and we'll figure out if it's gotten soft or not. And the best way to tell is, I've got some here that's from another day. These are not the same variety, but you can feel the tomato inside, and you can feel that, like, okay, this one's still sort of hard, this one's super hard, and this one feels soft enough. So I will pull this one out off camera, and we'll see what it looks like. So hold on a sec here. Alright, so initially, those 4 green zebras and 2 different napkins are in their bag, and we try to get as much air out of that bag as possible, and it's just going to be sitting off to the side. Do not put it in the fridge, it will never ripen in the fridge. Keep it out. Temperature, just average room temp is fine. Alright, so what we're looking at here is this, I believe, is supposed to be a Black Prince tomato, and obviously we can see a little tiny bit of black there, a little tiny bit of streaks of black, but the main point we're looking at is the firmness. This one feels soft, and that was why I was pulling it out in the first place. And you can tell that it's got more shades of the black on it than this one does. This is still another one of those green zebras, and it's still hard as a rock, so it's going to stay in there for a while. Periodically speaking, after about 4 or 5 days, and this is why you label it, you change out the napkin. So, I do not know when that last one was done, so I am going to just change it out anyways. The napkin did feel soft to the touch and kind of wet, and so that's why I'm changing it out. I am putting the 2 hardest ones together, and then this other softer one is going to go on its own. And then, as I mentioned earlier, we got that garden peach. And you can tell it's kind of soft on the bottom, but we're still green on the top. So those two are going to go together. So I'm going to do all of this stuff off camera, and I will be back with everything in their baggies and labeled, and we'll finish out. Alright, so I added that really hard prince and the zebra to the other bag that was full of the hard ones. And then I added the two softer ones, to a different bag. Mainly what you want to do here is not open the bag until you need to. So we're looking at obviously the harder ones all together and the softer ones a little bit together too. So obviously date it, label it. We've got a prince and a peach, black prince and a garden peach, and then we have green zebras and a prince. So they are all labeled, and that's all it takes. So this has been Chef Aaron with Cutting Out the Crap. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and have a good one. And the last part is once these feel ripe enough and they're no longer the green color that you don't want them to be, you can eat them. If they never turn any shade other than the green that they already were, and they're super soft, it's a 50-50 chance. It might be ripe enough to eat, it just doesn't have the color, or you know, you can cut a little piece off of it and you got a green tomato and you have some fried green tomatoes. Either way, have a good one. Bye bye.